Madam President, why have you not made a State of the Union address yet? That is required by the U.S. Constitution, so what's the problem?
I will make the address when I am ready, Senator. You just worry about representing your state and voting for legislation and budgets.
Why are they making such a big deal out of a speech you have not made yet?
Well, they are correct. The Constitution does in fact require the President to give information to Congress about the issues of the day, but beyond that, no details of what's required are given, so I will do as I please. Greetings, I am Debbie Smith, President of the United States, and this is my State of the Union Address for 2079. Last year, I ran for president on the critical issue of putting all hospitals and all forms of healthcare insurance under the management and ownership of the federal government. And this year I succeeded in getting legislation passed that got what I wanted. But now we Americans, and the rest of the world, are facing an economic crisis resulting from the recent war with China, which disrupted trade around the world. And while I am indeed grateful for the intervention of the Sabari in bringing the war to a swift end, I am also shocked at the massive loss of life. Specifically, the Chinese casualties have been officially tallied at 236 million dead. Prior to this, the most devastating war in world history was World War II, in which only 70 million people died in 6 years. Now we have lost over 3 times that many in just 1 week. This shows how powerful and ruthless the Sabari are in waging war. We should expect to face severe economic hardship over the next few years as we deal with the aftermath of this war. We also need to focus on reforming the United Nations into an actual world government capable of passing laws and waging war. Such a government will also make it easier for us to deal with global economic issues. And this concludes my State of the Union address for this occasion. Now, I understand that the Republicans may want to release an official response to this address. I will instruct my staff to watch for it. If it does come out, I want to make sure they do not tell any lies about me, about other Democrats, or about Democratic policies. Let me warn them that if any acts of slander or libel are found, the one giving the response will face a lawsuit. Truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth is to be expected, period.
This is not what we in Congress expected from the President. She was supposed to come here to speak before a joint session of Congress like her predecessors did.
Debbie actually followed what the Constitution says the President must do, nothing more or less. Senator Donald, I mean, you and all the others in Congress have the printed copies of the address, right? Seriously, have you never read the Constitution? Debbie and I don't care in the slightest about traditions that have nothing to do with the actual law.